Alright, konnichiwa. Hello, one and all. Kanisto Taco is here with you with another CGC card submission unboxing. Just got this one in today. Had a little hiccup with FedEx the last couple days, but we finally got it in. Yeah, it's a 41 card submission. They received it near the end of May and just got it today, so pretty quick turn back on that. I'm really happy with it. As you can see, it's still sealed up. I have not opened it yet, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, gonna have a little bit of everything in this one. I believe a fair amount of Digimon cards, several Pokemon cards, and then I did submit in a few Y Schwartz from the Japanese release of the Sword Art Online 10-year anniversary. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into that. And I don't remember exactly what the order is on it. Like, as far as I think the ones in the back are the ones first, and then it goes from there. I could be wrong. Oh, there's my submission invoice. Actually, I might just use that styrofoam in there to do this. No upcharge on anything, it looks like, so that's not bad at all. Well, would have been nice, but I think the most expensive one was $100 raw. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and jump into it. Actually, that's not gonna work because you can kind of see through that. That kind of spoils it. Let me fold this over. I really don't think you can see anything this way. No. Alright, so I'll start with the back one, take one out. If it looks right, then we'll just go from there. And it is Y Schwartz, so this should be right. So, yeah, the first one we have is a Kirito card. And this was a RR. And we got a Pristine 10, very nice. I was really hoping to get some more 10s with these. Pokemon cards, not so lucky with, but Digimon I got really fortunate with, and a lot of these Y Schwartz I was kind of hoping for the same. Is this Lisbeth or Leafa, I think. Another RR. And another Pristine 10. I guess I called it a double rare on here. Alright, so this is the first one that I'm definitely keeping for myself. It is Silica. Another double R. Just really like the look of that one. Pristine 10, awesome. Yeah, I was looking through my invoice yesterday and was trying to decide of which ones I was keeping and which ones I was going to be, more than likely listing for sale. And there were about a dozen or so that I know I'm keeping for myself. So, yeah, if there's any of these that you're interested in, I'll hopefully remember to say at the end of the video where they'll be available at. Okay, and there are a few in here that aren't quite as rare, but because it's got the characters in it, like the female characters or potential waifus for people, I thought I'd put them in just to see how good they would go. So this is like the Christmas one, or a Christmas one, I should say, with all the ladies on there. Another Pristine 10. That's pretty surprising right now. I was expecting at least 9s out of these. I guess Y Schwartz does a very nice job making sure their cards are the best quality, not like Pokemon. I shouldn't say that because they mass produce those, so there's bound to be some that aren't as nice as others. All right, just another one think this is Leobeth and Asana, and of course, bedtime lingerie, I guess you'd say. Pristine 10, all right. And of course, that was a common. So yeah, there's some that aren't as, yeah, like I said, not as rare, but I went ahead and sent them in because, you know, of the characters on them. Okay, here's a unique one because it's like this. This was the Happy Christmas one, and it's CC, and we got 9.5. Oh, Climax Common. So there's our first one below a 10, but 9.5. That's pretty damn good too. All right, there's another silica one, so more than likely keeping that. This is just a common with a pristine 10. I did send one in before these. That was the asana in the bathroom scene. Not the rare variant, or not the, the more rare variant, but because that's one that would more than likely not appear in the U.S. release of these, I sent it in because uh, it's probably gonna be a hit. I haven't not listed it yet, just because I'm kind of waiting to see how the market goes, I guess. Uh, our first, I think, super rare with a pristine 10, Yuki Asana. Okay, Leafa super rare, pristine 10, awesome. And as far as the value of these ones go, even with those super rares, I could not tell you for sure how much they would be worth. I think maybe $10 to $15 for rare, or well, for this raw, I should say. Uh, so not graded. Okay, so that was it for the Y Schwartz, and then we're jumping into Digimon. This was a Darkness Bagramon secret rare, just the regular variant, not the alternate art. Uh, I ended up buying a box of Across Time, I think it was, and for whatever reason, I decided to grade a bunch out of that. Don't know why. So we only have a mint 9 on there, so a little bit less, but I'm not gonna complain too much because even in with this one being a secret rare, the value of that one is really not much, which kind of surprised me. But get it graded. I'm sure I could maybe find someone that would have an interest in it. This was a super rare. It's Beelzemon X Antibody, which I like the looks of this one, so I might be keeping it for myself. Might not. I'm not entirely sure yet. And we got a 9.5 on there. Pretty nice. So yeah, those White Schwartz, besides that one 9.5, pretty well knocked it out of the park with all those. So I'm super happy with that. Have not got a perfect 10, but we've still got plenty of cards to go through. We might get lucky on one of these. This is a Resturgemon Superior Mode, a super rare, and I just really like the textured look on it. It just really stands out compared to a lot of the other ones. In a 9.5, that's not bad at all. Oh, I guess this was the alt art version. I did not realize that. Is it the alt art? I don't remember submitting it as the alt art. Okay, well, either way, good grade and supposedly the alt art version, so that's a good one. I am curious. Well, once I get done with this one, I'll explain. Uh, Kurisarimon. This is a promo, and it's a not for sale one. So I think this was getting one of the special packs that I cannot tell you off the top of my head. It was a special pack that I got with the Across Time box. It's a pristine 10. So yeah, this was the double Diamond Dash pack promo. So that's one thing I might be getting myself into trouble with. the promos or the not for sale variants. I've been sitting in a lot of those to get graded. Honestly, don't know if there's any value to them or not. I guess this is my way of finding out one way or another. But the one thing I was hope I can't talk, keeping my fingers crossed on, as not receiving any damaged cards. With my last unboxing was from CGC, I had a Mewtwo. I think it's the Mewtwo V Star from. Could not tell you what set it was from. But it was a Mewtwo card. I don't remember damaging it, putting it in the sleeves or the protective coverings. And when I got it back, it did have a bent corner, so it got hurt pretty bad on the grade. Uh, I cannot remember off the top of my head ever doing anything to it, so I cannot tell you if it was my fault or maybe something on their end. Um, it wasn't one of the more valuable cards anyway, so I wasn't too concerned about it. There is one card in here that is more valuable, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that nothing happens to it. Goldramon here, another not for sale. This was a super rare. I got a Pristine 10. This is from Draconic Roar EX3035. The super rares are supposed to have like some type of shine to it, but I think this was another one from the promo set or from a special pack. So I don't know if that's considered like an error grade or something, or error listing. I don't know. I'm not really sure, because this is another one, Omnimon X Antibody, not for sale variant, super rare, 9.5. All right. Okay, and there'll be a handful of ones in here that are not rare, but they are like female-ish characters or ones that you could maybe consider a waifu. So I sent some in to CGC and AGS to see how they compare. So this is Cho Hakiamon or Hakaimon with a pristine 10. Very nice. And yeah, it does say common, so you know, not gonna have a lot of value there. All right, another one is Jet Mervamon. And yeah, you can kind of see why I sent that one in to get graded. Pristine 10, all right. So yeah, getting a lot of 10s. I'm happy with that. Calmaramon, so squid / octopus type with a 9.5. Definitely, well, since it didn't have the pristine 10, that's one that might be lucky if I get like $10 to $20 for. We'll see. Mermaimon, Mermaid Digimon with a pristine 10. Lanamon. For some reason, this one just reminded me of the one little girl in Ocarina of Time, I think it is. With a 9.5. So yeah, those ones I sent, I had duplicates of them, so I sent some in to CGC, some to AGS. Definitely not a case where I'm going to get any money off of them, or like, get a profit or anything like that. And now we'll jump into Pokemon cards, which these are the ones I'm pretty excited for, because I sent in 2 of these, the Lucario V-Star, the Black Star promo. They were in the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer boxes. I had one in the regular trainer box and then one in the Elite Trainer Box Plus, which is I think a Pokemon Center exclusive. So hoping for at least 110 out of these, but like I said, Pokemon a little more strict with the grading, so we'll just have to wait and see. Got a 9.5, so that's pretty good for starters. See if I can't get lucky with a 10 on the next one. If not, no big deal there. And an 8.5. So this one must have been a little off center, But like I said, I pulled two, so I wanted to at least send one in, or well, send them both in and hope for a good grade. The 9.5 I'll definitely keep. The 8.5 here, more than likely I will list for sale. Oh yeah, looking at the back, I do definitely see that it's, you know, not quite centered. A little thicker on the top, thinner on the left side. So, unfortunate, but I'll still take that 9.5 because I do have a few more cards in here that, if I'm lucky, we'll get 9.5 or maybe even a 10. Um, well, this would be a nice one. The Radiant Charizard from the Crown Zenith. Uh, I don't think this one's quite as sought after as other Charizard cards, but it still looks really nice, and I was glad to grab one. So let's see what kind of grade it has. Another 8.5. Okay, could be better, but yeah. What can you say? Let's take a look at the back, and yeah, I can see it definitely on the top. And is that white? Okay, that was just on the case. So yeah, not not the best score you'd want to get for a Charizard card, but it is a Radiant, so I can see it getting a few bucks. So there's only one Charizard card that I've got that I do intend to keep, and that's the shiny V Max from the Japanese set. I can't remember what it's called now. It was one of those special sets, like V-Star. Well, whatever. Another Radiant I got was the Charabug. So I got both Radiants out of those, from those two Elite Trainer boxes I opened up, which is not bad at all. And that's a mint 9, so that's not bad at all. Charabug definitely not as sought after as Charizard, so guess we can't complain too terribly much. Okay, so this is one of the bigger ones. This was the Giratina V-Star from Crown Zenith. I do believe at least $100 raw, so depending on what the grade is, could be worth some more. And a mint 9. All right. Would have been nice to get that 9.5, but it was a higher grade, so I'm happy with that. Don't know how much I would try to ask for it on eBay, but this one more than likely will go up for sale. I think even if if I got lucky enough to get a 10 on that one, I'd probably still go ahead and list it because there's some other things I want to get online that are not cheap, and I kind of need the money right now. I'm not like struggling for money, but definitely need to have a little more pocket room. All right, this was a Zoroa V-Star. I think this was Galarian Gallery and a Pristine 10 on that. So I think this and that Giratina V-Star were both on a list of the more sought after from Crown Zenith. And for that price, or for that grade, I'm pretty happy with that. So definitely wouldn't fetch as much as what the Giratina would, but to get a 10 on that, that's going to raise up the value for it. So I could expect to get a little bit out of that one. So happy times there. Okay, this was a Galarian Gallery Grant. So there were some trainer cards I got. Not really sure if they're really worth it or not, but I just sent them in just to see if I can get anything, and some cards that could sell and get a little profit off of. And a mint 9 on that. A Charizard V. I think that was from the Crown Zenith as well. The 9.5. So I could possibly bundle this and the Radiant together and maybe make a little more. I think that'd be all right. I know sometimes bundles can do good or bad. Okay, and the next, I think, well, two, I think there's like two or three of this certain one that I'm definitely keeping for myself, regardless of what the grade is. Um, this one is a Japanese Ryalu, my little baby boy. I can't remember what it was, like a special comic set or something. Uh, not a regular distribution, but we got a 9.5 on it, so that's good. Let's see, Everyone's Exciting Battle. That's what they call it. And yeah, I think it was from either some comic or magazine in Japan that this was exclusive to. So I was glad to grab it. I think I got two two of each of these Rialu ones. So one I got in a binder, and the other one I sent in to get graded. I tried to pick the nicer of the two to send in to get graded with a 9.5. That's pretty good. And well, here was the main one that I knew I wanted to get graded, the Galarian Gallery Rialu. It's like really nice little rainbow texture. Well, it's not rainbow per se, but the light brings a rainbow texture to it. And another 9.5, so that's awesome. I think there was one more, but I think it might be a few cards back, so we'll get to that one here in a moment. This is one I've had for a while, but I just decided to go ahead and send it in. This was a Arceus Prism, I believe, from, what does it say, 2018, so a little while back. One I had for a while, didn't really know if there was any value to it. Looked it up when I was submitting all these, or getting them put in to get submitted, and it's like, well, it's not too bad. And I always thought the Prism variants seemed like they should have been a more uncommon or rare find. We got a 9 on that, so we'll call that good. And then yeah, they got the little, it's supposed to be the Prism, but I guess it's just a little diamond on there. That's kind of funny. But a 9, that's not bad at all. I might be done with the 10s for now, which is sad, but I can't complain too much. I was just very fortunate with my last submission. Had a bunch of Digimon cards and a few that even got the perfect 10s. This was a trainer gallery, Umbreon V, and Umbreon seemed to be pretty popular, so I know it's not a Moonbreon or anything like that, but thought I'd go ahead and send it in and see what we get for it. Pristine 10, I think that's considered pretty good. So yeah, for an Umbreon to get the Pristine on there, that should help raise the value a little bit. All right, another trainer card, Friends in Sinnoh. Not the rainbow variant, but still one of those full art ones. So it's like, yeah, might as well. I think this was the last one out of the regular one. Oh, no, 149, 159. So not quite. But a pristine 10, so we'll call that good. And I did send in another, there might be two more Galarian Galleries, just because I know these ones I really like the looks of. So I thought they deserved to be sent in to get graded, so preserve them. So this was the Paris with a mint 9, not bad. There's always going to be a fan of certain ones, so it's like if you get one like that sent in to get graded and put it up for sale, you'll hopefully find someone that'd be interested. And the other one that I got was the Hisuian Voltorb, looking all nice and content underneath the tree there. And another 9. Okay, this was another Galarian Gallery. This was Diancie. I don't think this was quite as sought after as like the Zorora, or I can't remember what the other one was, but anyway. 9.5, pretty good. might be a little less of a market for that one. Okay, I think this was the other one I sent in. I've got good hopes for. Um, Trainer Gallery, or I think they call it something different. One of the first new ones out of the Scarlet Violet set. Um, just little Riolu there, wrecked up the apartment, training to become strong like his idol Lucario in the background there. Really like this one. Might get an English version someday, but I was able to find this one, so I'm happy with it. And a 9.5, so that's pretty good. Art rare is what they call those in this set. Um, so that I think all three Riolus that I sent in got 9.5, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, I'm not planning on selling any of those. Those are mine. So, to get the higher grades, even if they got a lower grade, I'd have been disappointed, but it's like I'm still keeping it. It's my little guy. All right, we do have a Metal Energy Gold. I don't remember if I got this one. I've got a wall in my room that's lined with graded Metal Energy cards. I think I need to put this one up. I'm not sure yet. I gotta find room for it though, because everything's pretty full up there. But we got a 9.5, so that's good. I think the highest score I've got up there right now, I do have 9.5s in CGC, but I might have a PSA 10. I can't remember for sure. But, a higher grade on that, that's pretty good. And I guess I was from Evolving Skies. Where did I get this one, though, from? It's possible that I purchased this off of Double Jump Video Games website. I can't remember now. They've got raw cards, graded cards, and every so often there's been ones that I've picked up from there. I got a very beat up Metal Energy from from their eBay site that I got graded, and I think it was a 3.5 grade, so it was like one of the lower CGC grades I've ever gotten. All right, final three here. Oh yeah, that was for Double Jump, because I bought these two at the same time: the Metal Energy and the Lucario GX. Actually, I might be mistaken. It was either from Double Jump Video Games website, or there is a hobby shop about an hour south of here that I went to, and I bought a couple cards from. I might have got this one from them. So either way, advertising to Double Jump Video Games and Hoover House, I think, is the place closer to me. But yeah, the Lucario GX, I can't remember if I had a shiny version of this one, so I wanted to get one and send it in just to see how it does. 9.5, that's good. So yeah, the Metal Energy and the Lucario, keeping for myself. The next two cards, I think the first one I would sell, the second one I'm keeping. We'll see. Yep, I did get a Gardevoir EX, and that was from the new Scarlet Violet set. This was, I guess this would be considered an art rare in that. 9.5, that's pretty good. And I guess they don't even have the listing on there. Of course, it doesn't really say it down here either, because they changed everything around on these. So it used to have a certain deal, and it'd have the abbreviation for like the type of rarity it was. But this is just double star, so that doesn't really say anything. So yeah, 9.5 there. That's pretty good for a Gardevoir. I think that was another one that might, well, for the Scarlet Violet set, that might be a higher value one. And finally, we have the Mimikyu EX, and that is the Black Star promo that I think there's a couple different sets that came in. One was the Mimikyu box that two different boxes, I should say. There's the regular like set that's got the promo card, and then the larger card, and then there's like a sub box set that just had this card and then a couple of packs in it. And pretty sure I opened up that one on my 100th subscriber stream. So I said I was gonna send this one in. I did. It's Mimikyu. Oh, and an 8.5. What was wrong with that? Um, let's take a look at the back here. I think that's just on the outside. I really can't see anything wrong with it on the back. Um, hmm, yeah, I'm not sure. Unless unless there was something on the front that I missed. Oh, maybe print lines. Is that what I'm seeing? Kind of like right in there. That that might be. I don't know. Oh well, it's another Mimikyu card, so it's staying with me. Uh, yeah, Mimikyu EX Box Showcase. I think that's what that one was. But yeah, that's all right. I'm happy with it. And yeah, that is it for that. I'll go ahead and sort those right quick. Uh, Pretty happy with the grades today. Like I said, got several tens, even in the Pokemon cards, which is always nice. And of course, the ones I'll be keeping for myself. I guess while I'm doing this, I can say I do have a uh, eBay page that I usually sell my stuff on. Um, it used to be a little bit of everything, so there'd be some times where I'd have video games on there. Sometimes it was maybe like something clothing. Well, those ones I tried, I didn't really sell real well. Um, Video games would usually sell really well for me. I would have uh, graded cards. I've really been doing that mostly. So I've got like a whole bunch of Digimon ones on there right now. I guess if I advertise on this, try to get the word out, and if enough people look at it and visit, I might be able to get that going a little better. But other than that, like I said, I've got another bundle of cards. This was 41. I think the one I sent into uh, AGS, which is robo grading, is actually like 50. I can't remember if it's 51 or 54 now, but yeah, it's over 50 cards that I sent into that one. Um, some will be similar. Like I think I said that there's going to be a few of them that were actually duplicates. Supposedly they received um, those cards at their site around the same time that they received these, or CGC received theirs. But yeah, CGC already got these graded and sent back out to me, and AGS, as far as I could tell on their website, have not even opened up my package yet. So I'm not sure if they've got a bit of a overstock on their end and they're just trying to get through everything, or if there's something else going on. But as you can see here, not bad at all, to be honest. The lowest I got was 8.5, so very fortunate with that. And I just barely got more pristine 10s than I did 9.5s. So we got three 8.5s, seven 9s, 14 9.5s, and that should make 15. Wait, one, two. Okay, I can't count. 15 9.5, 16 10s. So overall, I'd say another good turnaround from CGC. Uh, no cards that looked like they got, damaged in transit. Like I said, that one from last time, I honestly have no clue what happened. it could have very well been my fault, and I never even noticed it. Um, and I can't say that any of these were badly graded. Kind of unfortunate for the Radiant Charizard, but I'm assuming something with, well, I know the back was pretty off, but with special designs on it like that, it might be a little bit harder to depict what's a perfect grade and what's not. I'm, like I said, can't really complain there. Uh, I got all these Weiss Schwartz ones. I know animes are usually pretty popular, so even Weiss Schwartz cards, listing them, I'm imagining is going to be pretty good. Um, since I can't even remember the details on my eBay page, I will try to leave a description um, at the bottom, or in the description section or whatever, a link to my eBay page, so that way anyone who would be interested in any of these or any other cards that I've got available can look and place an offer or purchase any of these cards. Uh, I don't know exactly how soon I'll have these ones up and listed. It might just have to be a case that you might leave me a message to say, "Hey, I'm really interested in," and say which one you would be interested in, and then that way I could kind of get a push on uploading at least that particular one for you, and then you can go on there. Um, if it's within your price range, or like I said, a lot of them I'll try to leave offers on, so that way if it's like if I'm asking a little bit too much and you want to send an offer to me, you're more than welcome to. Um, but yeah, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for me for today. Really appreciate you guys watching this. Let me know if you think I got a good turnout, or if any of those you feel like I should have got a better grade on. Like I said, the AGS one, hopefully it'll get here within the next couple of weeks or so. We'll just have to wait and see. But until then, I will see you all later, and take care.